Hey, what's up everyone? You are not going to believe the changes in the latest beta update for 6.0. I'm talking about some seriously wild adjustments to banners, character buffs, and nerfs, especially when it comes to the new moon sign effects in Nod Krai. We've got new details on Flins and Llama, and trust me, you'll want to hear this. Stick around because we're diving deep into every single change you need to know about. First up, let's talk about Flynn's. The second beta update brought some significant tweaks to his kit, specifically his elemental burst and his C6. You might want to grab a coffee for this one, because the numbers are shifting. For his elemental burst, the lunar charge damage per phase has been dropped from a pretty chunky 46.7% all the way down to just 29.2%. That's a huge reduction, and it's something we'll need to keep an eye on. To make matters even more intense, the energy cost for his burst has been bumped up from 70 to 80. Ouch. But hey, it's not all bad news. On the flip side, the damage dealt by his C6 lunar charged reactions has been increased from 30% to 35%. So while his initial burst hits a little softer and costs more, his C6 reactions are getting a nice boost. It's a classic give and take. Out of primogems? Don't worry, I've got a way to save money and get double the Genesis crystals. This is lootbar.gg. It works just like the in-game top-up system, but with up to 25% off, and new users even get a 10% extra discount using the link in the pinned comment. See this? The regular $100 pack only costs $85 on Lootbar, and each update they release an exclusive $77 bundle available for your first purchase every version. All you need is your UID, no password, no login. Just pick your bundle, select your server, enter your UID, and your crystals get delivered in seconds. Lootbar has awesome reviews. It's fast, secure, and trusted by tons of players. If you're planning to recharge for Genshin Impact, Star Rail, or Wuthering Waves, don't waste your money. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and top up now with Lootbar. Safe, fast, and way more affordable. Now, if you thought Flynn's got a lot of changes, wait until you hear about Llama. She's been on a real roller coaster ride in this second beta, with adjustments to her elemental burst, C2, and C6. Get ready for a lot of numbers here. Her elemental bursts Bloom, Hyperbloom, and Burgeon damage has been buffed significantly, climbing from 460.8% to a clean 500%. And the lunar bloom damage? That's seen an even more dramatic increase, jumping from 230.4% all the way up to 400%. That's a massive win for Llama mains. But wait, there's more. Her C2, which previously had some pretty good effects, is getting even better. The Pale Him effect, which increases party members' Bloom, Hyperbloom, and Burgeon damage by 500% of Llama's elemental mastery, is still a major factor. But now, the Lunar Bloom damage bonus has been changed from 250% to a whopping 400% of her elemental mastery. Now for the bad news. Her C6 and her normal attack while Pale Him is active have taken a bit of a hit. Her C6 used to deal an additional AoE Dendro damage instance equal to 320% of her elemental mastery when the Frostgrove Sanctuary attacked. That has now been reduced to 160%. On top of that, when she uses a normal attack while consuming a Pale Him stack, the Dendro damage bonus has been decreased from 200% to 120% of her elemental mastery. So she's a little less powerful with her direct damage, but her reactions are getting a huge glow-up. It's a shift in her playstyle, for sure. But the big story isn't just about the characters. This update brings some fantastic quality-of-life changes that we need to talk about. The most exciting new addition is the moon phase effect. When the moon is in phase 2 and a non-Nod Krai character uses their elemental skill or burst, the entire team will get up to a 48% lunar damage bonus based on their element. This is a game changer. Let's break down how that works. For Pyro, Electro, and Cryo characters, their damage increases by 1.2% for every 100 points of their attack. Hydro characters will see their damage boosted by 0.8% for every 1,000 points of max HP. Geo characters get a bonus of 1.2% for every 100 points of defense. And finally, Anemo and Dendro characters get a huge 3% damage increase for every 100 points of elemental mastery. This effect is brilliant, and it's going to make team building so much more interesting. On top of that, we're getting a new 6.0 loading screen that looks pretty slick. We also got a couple of much-needed quality-of-life improvements. The first is a new teleport waypoint near the Adventurers Guild in Nod Krai. Previously, there was nothing there, which was a little annoying. The second is a new waypoint right at the location of the new boss. These are small changes, but they're going to make a world of difference when you're grinding for materials. And what about the banners? We've got some big news here. 4 new 4-star characters have been added to the 6.0 banners: Kavi, Kuki, Dori, and Sucrose. Plus, we've had confirmation that Anima will be on one of these banners as well. That leaves just one final 4-star slot open for the 6.0 banner. Who do you think it's going to be? Let me know your predictions down in the comments below. And that's it, folks. Every single major change from this second beta update, the buffs and nerfs, the new moon sign effects, and those sweet, sweet quality of life additions. What are your thoughts on these changes? Are you excited about Llama's new playstyle, or are you worried about Flynn's burst damage? Drop your thoughts below.